about this project the whole trip from Major to here. I have everything planned.
I bet you do, Greg. You can count me out. Have a safe trip back to Asia, dude.
Surfers. All chicken, huh?
Businessmen. All assholes, huh?
Are you feeling all right?
Actually, no, I'm not.
Does it have anything to do with Greg's arrival?
Yes. And no.
Do you want to talk about it?
Abigail, do you think we're a happy family?
Yes. And no. I've always lived in this house alone. Even when my parents were alive. We've traveled a lot, lived in other countries. But this has always been home. Or at least the closest idea I've ever had of a home. What makes you think we're a happy family?
Well, when I saw you all in the kitchen, remember when you were kids? I felt like I was at home, even though I don't quite remember where I'm from yet. Besides that, you do love each other. I mean, you, George, and Peter, in your own ways. It's not hard for anyone to see that.
What about the unhappy part?
Well, most of the times, you guys don't look happy. You look too busy to be happy.
I learned I should be busy. You know, with projects, ideas, events to organize. So, I've been spending most of my time running from one place to another, smiling, having my picture taken, giving or doing interviews. And also, our parents were always so busy. And I guess we thought we should be like them.
You usually talk about your parents in a way that, I don't know. Why were they always traveling?
Mom was a fashion designer, Dad a diplomat. International meetings, parties, red carpets, flashing lights. Our babysitter had a lot of pictures of Mom and Dad at different ceremonies with famous, important people. Oh, and there's something else. See this box? It's full of pictures.
Really?
There's not a single one of us. Mom, Dad, George, Peter, and I, all together. I don't have anything to remember, Abigail. Not a family memory. I feel like I'm on the verge of an emotional breakdown. And Greg's arrival hasn't done me any good.
Oh, please. Can I say something? Greg doesn't seem to be someone who does anyone any good. Sorry to say that. By the way, we're still preparing dinner downstairs if you want to join us. We would enjoy your company and help.
Okay. I'm gonna cancel all my appointments tonight and have dinner with my family.
There you go.
I wish this rain would go away.
Together with Greg.
Please. Don't say his name. I've never seen someone with such a bad vibe.
You're right, Margot. He's not from this.
I know. I don't know who let him escape from.
Things that we'll never know.
Why do you have friends like him?
Well, we don't select our friends. It's not the way it happens. The Elliots, the Conways, the Watsons, have been friends for ages.
Hey, what happened to our dinner party?
Weren't we gonna have dinner like when we were kids?
After Greg's arrival, I really don't feel like it.
Why not?
Because I don't feel like it.
Peter, have you ever noticed that you always, and listen to me, always find a reason to be unhappy? You just look around and pick one.
George, don't let that man in black destroy our party.
Carlos, will you still supervise us?
Of course. I'm at your service.
I'm sorry, guys, but since Greg arrived, I've been trying to feel better, but...
Peter, can't you hear the music? It's the party arriving.
Music?
George, can you see it? All the acrobats, the trapezists.
Where?
The color and the light.
Lots of colors. Like a circus. Kids playing.
Come on, Peter. Can't you see them?
I can see. Yeah.
Me too. I can see them.
Yeah. And if I close my eyes, I can see them even more. Let's have a costume party. I have lots of costumes locked up in the attic upstairs. I feel like having fun tonight.
And let's have dinner outside on the patio. It'll be a special and unforgettable night.
A night we will never forget.
I have a horrible doubt. There's so many costumes. I don't know what I'm gonna be tonight.
How about a horrible stepmother or a witch?
Do you think I look like a witch?
No, maybe a famous person from a fairy tale.
Oh, like Snow White or Cinderella?
A servant who falls in love with the king.
I really wanted to fall in love.
You're right.
I'm gonna be a beautiful servant who falls in love with a king.
I'll be the famous King George III from Florida.
You know, it doesn't sound right. How about the lonely king?
Lonely.
Who needs to fall in love to be happy?
He's not happy.
You'll be King George the Lonely One, who cries whenever he sees a flower.
I am the lonely King George. Oh, flowers are so beautiful.
Peter Pan.
Dude, who said that? Who said that?
Come on, dude. Be Peter Pan.
Peter Pan?
Yeah, Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. Cool. Peter Pan. Found myself a costume. Thanks, little dude. Hold up a second. That kid looked familiar. Peter Pan. Peter Pan.
I'm Theoland, a fairy from the Scotland Highlands.
Oh, come on, dude. Pick a Scottish accent.
Oh, that's right. Let me start again. I'm Theoland, a fairy from the Scottish Highlands, who lost her memory during a thunderstorm. Now, I live in a far, far away kingdom of Florida, where flowers blossom all year round. Now, she's not only sweet and delicate, but also has the gift of predicting the future. Tomorrow, you have a serious decision to make. You need a good night's sleep. Pretty soon, you'll be traveling all over the world.
I'm Audrina, the lion tamer. Spain has crossed the 5 continents. Both my courage and my boldness, while dealing with ferocious and spoiled animals, are known all around the world. This is my whip that I use to command all the rebel creatures on land.
Dude, she's talking about me. Are you talking about me?
Come on, Margot, give our little lion here a hard time.
I am the king's alchemist. I can turn stones into diamonds, and fresh water into precious wine, and the insects of the fields into delicious meals.
You didn't need to come to my house to talk about the contract. I was the one who helped write it.
So if you do remember, Eleanor, why do I have the impression that you suddenly decided to ignore it?
Greg, would you mind changing the tone of your voice?
You either take me for a complete fool, or for one of your friends that follow all the stupid things you say on TV.
Neither one nor the other. I'm taking you for what you are, a businessman. I'm very well aware of what I signed. So, please.
I'm not leaving, Eleanor, until we have a serious talk.
You are most certainly leaving before that because I don't want to talk to you.
I was at La Cave yesterday. I had lots of journalists there. They were all waiting for your arrival. I
had a horrible headache.
You did?
I did.
So I'm sorry, Eleanor, to make your headache even stronger. The contract both of us have signed has let's say very specific rules about both of us not following the agreement. Or how is it written there? Behave in such ways that would compromise.
What do you want, Greg?
Now you're starting to behave. Let's start with what both of us do not want. We don't want a scandal. Neither the Watsons nor the Allens want a scandal, do we?
No.
That's better. How do you say it, huh? We are famous people, and famous people can afford many things. But a scandal?
You haven't answered my question. What do you want, Gregorio?
Go get yourself dressed. A yacht is waiting for us at the bay. We need to be seen together.
All right. I'll be right back.
Wait a minute, Eleanor. It would be very nice of you if you could talk to your brother Peter and advise him to accept my business proposal.
And what? Sign a contract with you? Oh, darling. Don't take this the wrong way. But I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Unfortunately for you, the request that you've just made is not in the contract.
All right, then. 10 minutes. Is that enough for you, honey?
More than enough, sweetheart.
I love you, Eleanor.
Oh, Gregorio. Go fuck yourself.
You don't call me Gregory! And I'm going to tell you here, and you have 10 minutes! Because if you break one of these contracts, you're gonna see what's gonna happen to you!
Hey, Sam.
George, Mr. Leonard Conway is here for the DNA test. He said he would like to have a word with you.
Okay, send him in.
Hey, George. Long time don't see, huh?
That's true. The last time I saw you, you were drunk at a party in Carmel. You got mad at a valet parking boy and you beat him up in front of everybody.
You got a pretty good memory, George.
That's also true. Anyways, how are things?
Perfectly well. I mean, you're probably not following, but the Miami Gators have been winning every single match.
That's great. Have you done your DNA test yet?
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Is it really necessary?
I was thinking about something else. I didn't quite understand what you said.
The exam. My father told me you guys reached an agreement. I just came here because I knew there were going to be a bunch of photographers and journalists around. But I mean, do I have to?
Leonard, procedures are procedures.
George. My friend George. What kind of exam is this anyway? Before I left home, I had tried to call you to talk to you about this. It's gonna be negative, right?
And is it negative?
Funny. Very funny, George.
Like I said, procedures are procedures. I have a very important meeting in an hour or so if you would please.
That's all right. That's all right, George. You show up at any game, and I'll get you the best seats, George. The best seats. Best seats, George. The best. Funny. That's funny, this joke about the test not being negative. Very funny, George. It's a funny joke.
Yes, Sam.
George, when you were in the meeting with Leonard Conway, your brother's physiotherapist called. She said she needed to come to the hospital.
Okay, will you call the house and help Margot with whatever she needs, okay?
Oh, by the way, there's a girl here. Very weird. She said she knows you. She wants to talk to you. What's your name?
Abigail.
That's it. Abigail.
Well, let her in. What are you waiting for?
George, you won't believe it.
What happened?
You know how you always asked me where I was going when that car hit me? And I never had an answer? Well, now I remember. Before the accident, I had paid a visit to my aunt. She lives in Florida, and that's why I'm here. I don't know exactly where she lives, but